Joining me now, Congressman from Pennsylvania, Guy Reschenthaler. Congressman, so how do you see, the different issues impacting your state and the ultimate election outcome?
Well, Charles, thanks for having me on, and please just call me Guy. But when it comes to Pennsylvania, I think two issues are really front and center. First off is fracking, oil and gas. Joe Biden's position, banning fracking, phasing it out, as he's trying to say now, it would kill hundreds of thousands of jobs here in this Commonwealth. Additionally, the average family would pay well over $1,000 a month more, or $1,000 a year more for energy bills. So the bottom line is that for jobs and for everybody's savings, they favor the oil and gas in the fracking industry. Second, Charles, would be law and order. The violent riots that we've seen in Philadelphia, the chaos that we saw in places like Pittsburgh and even Lancaster this summer, that does not bode well for Biden, because people know that President Trump is a law and order candidate. They're going to vote against the chaos and for law and order, and of course for Donald Trump.
If the narratives began to change big time, particularly after that debate where at the end of it, to your point, though, Joe Biden said, listen, ultimately, he would like to get rid of the entire fossil fuel industry, which, depending on how you count it, is either 3 to 11 million jobs, particularly great paying jobs in Pennsylvania. But his campaign must recognize that there are issues there. Now they are spending a lot of time there. How does it end up? You know, I know momentum plays a big role, but you've also had a lot of early voting. How do you see it ultimately playing out, the play-by-play till we get to the finishing tape?
Yeah, Charles, my prediction is this. I'm here on the ground. There's tons of energy for the president. I think that the trajectory that we're seeing from the president is in the right direction. So my prediction is that President Trump wins, and he grossly beats predictions come tomorrow night and Wednesday. But I have to caveat that, Charles, because fraud is going to be a major issue here in Pennsylvania. You can now, ballots can now be collected up to 3 days after Tuesday. Also, there are no signature verifications. There's no need for a postage mark, for example. That is a recipe for fraud and abuse. So my prediction is that Trump wins, beats expectations come tomorrow and Wednesday morning, and then we see fraudulent ballots come in, and Pennsylvania is decided in the courts. That is just my prediction. Of course, I'm rooting for the president. I think he'll ultimately prevail. I just think it's going to get kicked to the court.
Yeah, well, you know what? You hate to think about that, but obviously it's a possibility for sure. Congressman Guy, thank you very much. Appreciate it.